You ever hit a question on a board review and your brain just stops? Yeah, we've all been there. Today, we're going to take one of those classic questions. You know the one about the maxillary first molar that trips up so many people, and we're going to make it super, super simple. Let's do this. Okay, so here it is, the beast. The occlusal outline of a permanent maxillary first molar contains two obtuse and two acute angles. The acute angles are, and then you get this list of options where all the words just kind of blend together. It looks really intimidating at first glance, right? But stick with me. We're going to dismantle this thing piece by piece until it's easy. First things first, let's just lock in our directions. Mesial. All that means is toward the midline of your face. Just think front. And distal, well, it's just the opposite. It's away from the midline. Think back. So mesial is front, distal is back. Simple. All right, next pair, we've got facial and lingual. Facial is pretty self-explanatory, right? It's the side of the tooth that's facing your cheek, toward your face, the outside. And lingual is the surface facing your tongue, the inside. So now we have our four basic directions. Front-back, which is mesial-distal, and outside-inside, which is facial-lingual. Now here is the absolute key to this whole puzzle. You have to visualize the shape of the chewing surface from the top down. And here's the secret, it's not a perfect square. The top of a maxillary first molar is actually a rhomboid. Just picture a square, and then imagine squishing it on two of the opposite corners. That's the shape we're talking about. And that's exactly why we get two sharp acute angles and two wider obtuse angles. So let's put it all together on this little map. We're just combining the terms. The front cheek corner is the mesiofacial angle. The back tongue corner is the distolingual angle. Now remember our squished square? Well, these are the two corners that get pinched in. These are our sharp acute angles, which means the other two corners, the mesiolingual and distofacial, are the ones that get stretched out. They're the wider obtuse ones. Okay, round two. Let's look at that question again. But this time, it doesn't seem so bad, does it? We are armed with our mental map. The question is asking for the two acute angles, and now we know exactly which ones they are. Let's go through the options and find our answer. Let's do a quick process of elimination. Option A starts with mesiolingual. Nope. We know from our map that's obtuse. A is out. Let's look at B. Mesiofacial. Yes, that's one of our acute angles. And the other is distolingual. Yes, that's our other acute angle. B is looking like our winner. Just to be 100% sure, let's check D. Mesiofacial is acute, that's correct, but distofacial is obtuse. So D is out. It's got to be B. See? Crystal clear. So here's the big takeaway, this simple rule to just burn into your brain for exam day. On the maxillary first molar, the two acute angles run on a diagonal across the tooth. It's the front cheek corner and the back tongue corner, mesiofacial and distolingual. If you can just remember that diagonal line, you've got this question licked. And there you have it. A question that once looked like a foreign language is now totally manageable. You've mastered the angles. But hey, there's always more to know, right? Now that you're feeling confident, here's a little challenge. Can you name all 5 cusps on that same tooth? Something to think about for next time. You're doing awesome. Keep up the great work.